How involved were you when it came to casting who would play you and Melissa? And what were your conversations with KJ and Britt like?
This was a very big trust fall situation where I wasn't involved in the casting at all. And so it's a very scary moment because you're like, I hope they pick the right person. And I can't imagine anybody else playing me or Melissa. Britt and KJ, as you can see it. I mean, I'm not just saying because it's my movie. It's like you can watch it and go, oh, they, for one, had chemistry. And two, you can tell they put their heart into it.
Yeah.
And, you know, he would ask me questions sometimes, like a certain scene, and go, Jeremy, you know, during this scene and this kind of part, how did you ask the doctor this question? Like, he wanted to know so that he got it correct. You know, he was authentically involved in everything. So I think that you can tell they put their heart into it, and it's beautiful.
I definitely could tell.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So what was your reaction seeing the film? Was it difficult to like relive it, or was it more of a cathartic experience?
No, it was difficult, you know, and it's the question that people ask me, are you so excited that there's a movie on your life? And of course I am, but you're reliving the darkest part of your life, like the hardest part of your life. But, you know, watching it brought up these emotions, and I have a story where I was with my family and we're watching it, and I had to walk out, and I'm weeping and just bawling, and my wife comes and I cry on her shoulder, my kids come, we're all crying together, and my daughter said something that was so beautiful. She goes, Dad, this is hard because watching this movie, it would be hard knowing that somebody went through it, but knowing that it was my dad that went through it, and we're just like, of course I'm going, and I said, but we wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for that. And so it's bonding us together. It's been beautiful. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
How does it feel that people are so moved by you and Melissa's story so many years later, and will continue to be moved by the story?
You know, honestly, I think it's only a God thing. I don't say that lightly. It really is, because I think that for me going through it, you don't think, you know, oh, I'm going to go through this trial, and then years later they're going to have a movie on my life. You don't think that, you know, it's not, you wish you can have that hope, but it's just not on your mind. And so I think it's just, there's a reason why it's being told. You know what I mean? I think people right now are wanting hope, desperately wanting hope. I mean, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world today. And I think that I do feel like this movie gives a sense of hope. And I really pray that it touches people in that way.
What would you say to those people that might be a little hesitant to see a faith-based film?
I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised, because I think that people's stigma on faith-based films can be skewed. I get it sometimes, don't get me wrong. There's some, but this is done where you don't watch it going, oh, this is a faith-based film. You watch it going, this is an amazing movie, an amazing love story that has redemption and that has faith in it. And of course, my heart is that I want people that are going through hardships to know that that's where I turned. You know, I ran to my relationship with Jesus. So I'm not ashamed of that at all, because that's what got me through it. You know what I mean? But I think people are not going to go away going, oh, that was one of those typical at all. Because, you know, it's not preaching in your face, but just the hope is there, you know, and I'm so thankful for that. So don't let the stigma of a faith-based movie stop you, because it's an amazing film. And the acting is brilliant. Like, they did such a good job.